driving trucks with a beanie from his home. Watch out for that center lane, he's weaving back and forth, all while talking about the football scores. As long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
Yeah, I'm a little bit later on Thursday because fuck. I was itching my foot. I wasn't looking where I was going. Fuck! Save me! Ah, damn it.
Look out for that parking pylon, it came out of nowhere. Aren't there traffic laws? He just doesn't care. But as long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
I just think I'm going to be here playing SnowRunner for the next 30 years. Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing today? Good to see you all. Happy Friday. I hope you're ready for stream. Yeah, we can do some Euro trucking today. Hope you're all ready for that. Should be good fun. Hopefully pretty chill. Let's get into it, shall we? We had a journey to delivery to finish off. We're on our way to Finland. Let's get into it, shall we? There is Euro Truck Sim. There it is. Oh, there's a Marbles update. Better not forget about that. Okay. Let's see if Shepbot is awake for some music. Noise. You know what? Maybe we'll stick with the bangers today. I have left my coffee in the kitchen, so I'll be back in a sec, folks. Back. Sorry about that. Me. Yeah, maybe. Of rock and roll. Alright, so I can't remember where we are. Let's have fun finding out. I think I just stopped in the middle of the road. I don't think I even pulled over anywhere. We're heading to Kouvola. Kouvola, Finland. Let's go. We've got still got 1,200 miles to go. Jeez. This might take the whole stream. Probably not, actually. We're near Dortmund. Wake up. I have driven through here before. Up inside. Wake up. Inside. Alright. So where are we exactly? We just got into Germany, so we've got quite a long way to go still. We're basically heading up north to Berg auf Fehmarn. We get a short little ferry into Denmark, over the bridge to Sweden, drive all the way through Sweden, get another ferry over to Finland. So yeah, quite a long way to go still. I think about you, I touch myself. For you, nobody else. Do 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 do. Yeah, I hope everybody's had a good week. I'm sorry it's been a strange week with short streams here and there. Today's going to be a bit of an early finish as well. I'm gonna finish up at 9 o'clock today. But next week should be a bit more back to normal, apart from Monday being a bank holiday. Excuse me. I'm probably going to be doing some rallying on Monday. First, hello Fish, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Anybody else? Not today. Today it got to about 27 degrees. But it looks like Saturday, Sunday, Monday is going to be the super hot days. It's 26 at the moment, according to my phone. But yeah, I think this weekend might be a little bit of a heat wave. Actually, most of next week as well, by the looks of it. I start to shut down a bit as it hits 30. You do. Oh yeah, I like tables too. Because I like you. Yeah, I should have prepared a bit more and bought some ice cream. I was also I was in the office today, which I am every Friday now. Which is much cooler than my flat. Didn't even really need the AC on today. Most people were wearing shorts. I'm bad, so I like you. My heart. Woo! Yeah, that's probably true. Me, I like you. So bad. Casual. You are like you. But yeah, I'm seeing my family on Sunday for a barbecue, so that should be nice. It's my brother-in-law's birthday. Oh, that's a very big pop-up. We're in Bremen. All the pop-ups come up on the screen now instead of on the GPS, which is kind of cool. But I don't think the modded ones are sized properly. I wish they had them for more areas, though. That'd be cool. Love's got the world in motion. Oh, there we go. We're back in Lower Saxony. Motion. I was going to mention something about an update. There's an update to trucking that I haven't installed yet, but I had some... Oh, that's right. They've in the next version of Euro Truck, an American truck. Oh, I'm running out of fuel just as I pass one. That's really annoying. they've disabled the diversions for road closures. Because it turns out they just annoy everyone, apparently. They're going to come up with a better system, I think, to... I think I need to move over here, right? Oh, thank you. Where's my next fuel stop? Miles away. Do I want to go here, or do I stretch it out to here? How many miles is that? 130? Go wrong. How much fuel do we have? I probably should use that. 104? Yeesh, okay. I'll have to pull over in Hamburg then. England. For England, England, the Cheats won. Song just gets me hyped for the World Cup. We need some lights on. Better. Alright, let's go grab some fuel. Ooh, that was close. Hello, Twitchy. How are you? Happy Friday. Just tucking into your tea? Nice. What's for tea today? Yeah, I'm doing good. Had a very dull day at work today, to be honest. How do I find out how long my next rest stop these days? Oh, very nice. I think I should probably go and rest somewhere. Yeah, it was pretty good, to be honest. Spending most our lives living in paradise. I'm gonna go grab a drink in a sec, I think. Where is the... I think I have to go all the way around. I messed up there. There's paradise. Damn. Not your favourite tea flavour. There's paradise. Oh. I went to avoid. There we go. Cool. Are we blind to see? Alright, it is now morning. There we go. Good sleep. So we made it to Hamburg, so we're not too far from the north, right? Yeah. Still got quite a way to go, but... Germendorf. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'll be back in a sec. I imagine it is for sure. It's very close to Berlin. The base game would definitely space the cities out a bit more than that, I think. But yeah, I was just curious why there was just like this long, long straight road that's only one way. Yeah, that's kind of what drew me to it because I hadn't heard of it before. I think most of Germany I've heard of, not everywhere, but they're all quite significant cities, except down here. This is Boppard. Anyway, let's carry on. We're gonna make our way towards the ferry. Can I go this way? Probably not. Hello, Commander. So there we go. We've had a wonderful night's sleep on an industrial estate in Hamburg. 7:45 on a Monday morning, and we've got to make our way to Finland. Also, I should say, of course, it's a 3-day weekend. Maybe not for fish, but it's also a holiday in America. Monday is Memorial Day in the US. Which I'm quite happy about because I will spend some time with Rachel. Yeah, I mean, I've heard there are plenty of Republicans outraged at that as well, to be fair. Also, I don't know if you've heard how many people are saying that the US should be a republic instead of a democracy because that's where they think that's the difference between Republican and Democrats. You just remind me. It's not many people, but the super MAGA cult members. think that America shouldn't be a democracy because they think that means it's run by Democrats. I'm now officially an orange slushy. Tonight. But yeah, it's pretty outrageous, isn't it? It's blatant, out in the open corruption, and no one seems willing to do anything about it, or willing and able to do anything about it. Love a bourbon biscuit. Bourbon. Rachel laughed at me when I called bourbon bourbon because of the biscuit. I've never quite been able to separate the pronunciations in my head. Yeah, I think, you know, British English has that French influence, so it gets a bit closer to the words that come from French. Whereas, I get laughed at if I try and say tacos in the US. Yeah. It's. I have to get Rachel to say it. It's a longer A. I think they say tacos. I mean, I said it. I said it like taco, which is definitely wrong. You've got to say tacos, I think. But that doesn't sound quite right in our accent, I feel like. Taco. Thank you, Ash. Hope you're doing well, Ash. Good to see you. I think I would physically vomit. As if there's another way to vomit. I don't know why I said it like that. Taco. Rocco. Is that right? Yeah, that's also true, Twitchy. I hope Rachel won't mind me saying that in her accent. The names Aaron and Erin rhyme. We've been they don't rhyme. To my ears, they sound like you're saying the same word. Yeah, okay, fine. They're identical, okay. It's the same thing. Yeah. Harry and Harry are said the same, sound exactly the same. I can't actually get through that way. We're catching a ferry to Denmark, I do believe. It's a pretty short ferry. I think we're only going over like a river. I can actually see the other end of the ferry on the map, so... It's a 45-minute journey to Rodbehaven. Rodbehaven? Don't know, I probably shouldn't try and speak Danish. Oh, it's got very overcast. Yeah, you... Okay. Okay, Rachel. I mean, I say 3 and 3 the same, so I'm not one to talk, really, am I? You're going too slowly, I'm going for it. We made it to Denmark! What was I going to say? I think me and Rachel are forever going to be arguing about pronunciation. It's just like a cornerstone of our relationship. And eventually... must have been the trip to Vegas in Germany. Well, yeah, that's why they call it porn stars, because it sounds the same. It's not funny if you say it differently. Speaking of river ferries, I've been on one in Cincinnati. It's very nice. Gets you over to Kentucky. Across the Ohio River. It's very handy for getting to the airport. What is it that you need? I rate the bridges in Denmark and Sweden are very impressive, aren't they? Connecting all their little islands up. London also has a cable car for getting across the river, which is a lot more popular than I would have thought with commuters. The Louisiana senator went to Greenland to try and convince them they wanted to be Americans. I might have seen it. I saw a clip of an interview of some senator, I think, saying that children in Greenland are scared of Americans now. Is that what you talk about, Rachel? Okay. I think it might have been a Democrat, to be honest, because he was saying how silly it is, but he talked about cookies, no way. A free vehicle and passenger ferry at Woolwich. Oh, nice. Original home of the Arsenal. Gonna do when they want you back. All that. You back. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Probably should have paused it first. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me open this in a window so we can watch it.
Greenland was not on the map until Donald Trump put.
Can I go? I can't go full screen on TikTok, can I? Oh well, doesn't matter.
Put it on the map.
That's Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry, a White House envoy on the ground in Nuuk, the capital of Greenland, this week. He flew to the island uninvited with a mission from the president. Go over there and make as many friends as we can get. It looks like he's made very few. Landry attempted some unique diplomacy with some of the local kids. Take a look at this footage captured by Danish broadcaster DR.
If you come to Louisiana and you come to the governor's mansion, all the chocolate chip cookies you can eat.
So creepy.
He wanted to know if you were famous. I said, well, I don't know if he's famous, but he's the governor of Louisiana.
You want to take a picture? No?
He's like,
As Landry walked Greenland streets, he reportedly failed in an attempt to hand out MAGA hats to locals, while others reportedly shouted, "Go home." Greenland's Prime Minister told Danish TV, quote, "We have our red lines, and no matter how many chocolate chip cookies we get, we're not going to change them." Remember, Greenland is a territory controlled by Denmark, a US NATO ally, but governed by local officials in the territory. Trump has long insisted that America needs to control Greenland for national security reasons, and has not ruled out taking it by force. Danish, Greenlandic and US officials are currently trying to resolve all of this in high-level ongoing talks. But Greenland says it's not for sale, and the Trump administration hasn't changed
I'll go
its
back to the
position.
start.
And Greenland's leader this week called the US attempts to take the island, quote, totally disrespectful. So if the White House was hoping for a diplomatic win this week, it doesn't look like it got one.
Greenland was not on the map until Donald Trump put it on the map.
That's Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry.
Wasn't on any map. No one knew it existed. No one knew where it was. Um, in the nicest possible way. He's probably talking about how most people in America probably didn't know where it was. But I'm sure most people knew it existed, right? It's like not that far away from North America. Definitely didn't once think it was large in Australia. I think Trump still does think that, so... But that's not your fault, Ash. That's the Mercator projections fault. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, there are still people out there who don't realise maps are lying to them. Yeah. It is the world's largest island, yeah, but it's... In reality, it's less than twice the size of Texas. Don't think you realised it was a Danish colony rather than a country of its own. Yeah, well, it's a bit strange because, you know, it has its own prime minister, and it gets quite a lot of freedom from Denmark to run itself the way it wants to be run, but they do want to be fully independent at some point. Why does this advert on the van? Some of the van designs are modded. Bess's Burgies. Whose cat is... Oh no, who's got a dog? It's a dog. Who's got a dog called Bess? I can't remember. Oops, almost went before the barrier was up. Yeah, the van and the bus designs, if you see any that look custom, they're from a mod that was made for Melancholy and his community. So a lot of them are references that I vaguely understand, but don't really get. But I joined in with the mod because I wanted to create some of my own. Anyway, here we are, Sweden. We can get a commander to translate for us. It's a train! Oh my god, let's race the train. The train's gonna win. Thank you, commander. Yeah. Still got 750 miles of driving to do. When they moved to Sweden a few years ago, recently had a passport, but they sent it to Uppsala, UK. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think that's ever... Anyway. A wine! A wine! Hello, wine. Thank you so much for the resub. How are you? Commander's learned quite a bit of Swedish. Very impressive. I wish I was speaking pronunciations. How it's? I say a wine, but that might be wrong. Just popping in to say hi. Hope everyone's doing good. What time is Marbles? Marbles is at 1 o'clock tomorrow, 1 p.m. Tomorrow. I'll be God save tonight. But yeah, it'd be good to see you if you can make it. Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope you're looking forward to the long weekend. Alright, no worries. Catch you later. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always good to see you. Maybe let's get you start. Oh, that'll be good, Ash. Trying to think of the right of English phonetics, yeah. I feel like I asked at some point, and he said a wine was fine, but maybe I was just being polite. It's very close, okay. Kind of, a wine. Okay, I'll try and do better. I'll probably forget by tomorrow. Yeah, catch you later. Thanks so much for stopping by and for the resub. God save tonight. I'll be gone. Yeah, I hope we're all doing good today. Hope we're all doing good. Marbles tomorrow, 1 p.m. Good time to remind you all. 1 p.m. UK time. Sunday, I'll be doing a bit of flight sim. You need a drink too. Still plenty of vodka left. I bought some cans of Copperberg to have when Rach was here that I'm still working my way through. I've got 2 left though, so I might finish those today. This one I just had was strawberry and pineapple. I've got some strawberry and raspberry left. Oh. Anyone needs to know. Keep you my daddy little secret. Daddy little secret. Do you think we can get to the next ferry? Oh no, definitely not. Before I have to sleep again. We're heading towards Kapellskär for a short hop over to Finland. I feel like... Commander, am I right in saying that the K sound in Swedish is a bit like a sh? I feel like I heard that somewhere. It is, yeah, okay. Usually. Of course there are exceptions, yeah. I learned that from a footballer's name. If I can find it... Actually, let's just look at the map. We might have gone past it. No, we're coming up to it. Yeah, here it is. So this town, which you might read as Linköping, is pronounced Linköping, I think. Yeah, not like English. English perfectly follows every single rule all the time. It's really easy. That's how you say it. Linköping. Who invented the bloody alphabet? Anyway, that's about all I know from Sweden, because there was a footballer whose name was spelled Kallström, but it was pronounced Schallström. Oh, that's very interesting. A bit like an oval swallowing a potato. Oh, It's quite. I don't come to Scandinavia very often. I used to drive here quite a lot because it was one of the fun DLCs, but. It's been a while. It's been a while. Should go to the UK again at some point, really. Haven't been there in ages. Gate is the Old English word for road or street. I did not know that. That is a fun fact. Sheffield has a load of gate names, but there's never one city. Ah, interesting. You're close to you? Oh. So, I may butcher this, but we're going past the town of Jönköping. You used to live near Heavygate Road. It's Heavy Road. Welsh politics, right? She kind of say Chana. She not pronounce the S at all. As in, well, I guess the way we would think of pronouncing the S. Street is a gate is a bar, and a bar is a pub. Oh, I see, okay. Thanks. Oh, it's a Loch Ness Monster. I've never been to York. I'd love to go there one day. I haven't really been anywhere too far up north, apart from one trip to Nottingham. Between English and German, a sea is lake, a lake is a puddle, and a poodle is a poodle. Oops. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, I might need a rest stop pretty soon. Just give me a good chance to get another drink. Planes. Sweetness. There is a little bit of sportsing tonight, yes, so I'm going to finish around 9 o'clock. It's F1 this weekend. Both kinda like this. Alright, it's Canada, so it's pretty late for us. In Montreal. Skanska. There is a rest spot here, that's good. I think I can make it there, yeah. It's alright, Rachel, we should finish at 10, I think. Or at least maybe a little bit after. Yeah, Kopparberg is Swedish, right? Why doesn't it say I can? Well, if it does overrun, I'll come and hang out with you, Rachel. Don't worry. Yeah, it is Swedish. There's more planes. What about Requested Tiffany, she said. Either a vegan or a grippy. What kind of liked it? Said, what about? And I said, oh nuts. Would you drive a car made by a jet fighter company? Yeah, exactly. You said I think I... Well, I mean, there's a decent amount of jet engines made by Rolls-Royce, right? Use phones for a rubber tire company. I mean, there's an energy drinks company that's been very successful at Formula One. Yeah, they do a lot of sponsorship of extreme sports, but you never know. McLaren have started making golf clubs, I was reading the other day. Alright, I'm going to take a very quick break to chat. Give me a couple of minutes, I'll be back in a sec. Berg is pronounced kind of like Barry. It says Copper Bag. Copper Bag, not Copperberg. Didn't realise there was going to be a fuel pump there. Almost drove straight into that. Hey, look, it's a DPD truck. Oops. Churro Delight. Yeah, I wouldn't wear it in the house in this weather. Has it been warm for you today, Twitchy? Or for everyone, actually. I think it was only first year when we were talking about the weather. .21C inside. Nice. Yeah, it got up to 27 outside where I am. Natural side. And I think that's going to go up over the weekend and into next week. Delight. It goes up whenever you look. It's not in French now, that's good. Yeah, I think next week it's gonna be warmer here than it is for you, Rachel. Yeah, that is cold for you actually, isn't it? 14. Rachel's had some thunderstorms this week, earlier in the week. So maybe there's a little cool period. It's been raining all day today. Okay. 27, 31, 26. Yeah, I think Monday's going to be the super hot one. Let me check mine if I can. What? Middle to end of it is a crapshoot, yeah. You can't predict the Midwest weather, I've learnt. Let's see, we have 28 on Saturday, 27 Sunday, 29 Monday, 31 Tuesday, 23 Wednesday, 27 Thursday, and then it cools down after that. Okay, that's good. I'm sure I looked a couple of days ago and said next week there was some 32 days, but predictably unpredictable, yeah. Your new fridge arrived today, very nice. Me and Rachel have been talking about whether I should visit her in December. And I might not be prepared for those temperatures. Now you've got your new furnace though, Rachel, I'll be fine. Taking money. Yeah, that's actually kind of what was a little bit worrying, is that I generally don't take lots of layers whenever I go, because Furnace? Yeah, it's it's the American equivalent of a boiler. Take your money. Quick trip to that level. I don't think it does. I think it uses gas instead of water. I might be wrong. I might make that up. Sure, not on gas. Be radiating heat use on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just air rather than. Yeah. I feel like I've seen many a TikTok of Americans being confused by British radiators. The sweetest thing. Oh yeah, I forgot I was meant to be looking out for that. Uppsala. I don't think we're too far away from the ferry I need to get, right? Kapellskär. I'm running out of fuel again? God damn. One of these days I'm going to get a truck with a bigger fuel tank, I think. In American truck sim, I can go a whole stream without filling up. Which is a good thing given the price of gas there. Anyway, we've arrived at the port. We're going to get a ferry over to Finland. I have seen some mods that claim to add in a realistic economy. And apparently it's impossible to make money as a truck driver. Oh. First attempted bus attack of the day. But yeah, the economy is definitely not realistic at all, because I don't think it... where do I want to go again? Is it Naantali? It's not there. It's not there yet, Naantali. 9 hours. Yeah. Driving a truckload of TVs across Europe and charging £80,000 for it. You listen to the shipping channel, not forecast. Oh, nice. Okay, 190 miles to go. We're nearly there. 53,000 a day. Ugh. Turkey. Daloka. Yeah. We're not going there, I just saw a sign for it. Kitchen Hotel. Different champagne. Shampoo you down. What's all this traffic? Oh, it's rush hour. Good job, Shempot. I always used to think that song was in the Garden of Eden. It's my truth. Gotta da vida loca. Take my hand. Oh, I forgot, I meant to be getting fuel at some point. Where's my map button? Okay, good. There's one up here. Phew. Wait, is it on the highway though or below? Okay. Yeah, I'm down to 70 miles. Which isn't that much for a truck. Alright. We continue our journey. We'll be driving into the night a little bit here. It's about to get dark, I suspect. It's coming up to 8 PM. Got 3.5 hours to go. I don't know, Twitchy. I'll do what I usually do and just take the highest paying job. We'll see what we get. I don't really have any burning desire to go to a particular place, but we'll see what comes up. As long as it's not Australia again, or China. I think I took China out, actually. I might add it back in for next time. It was kind of interesting going there. Northern Norway and Sweden, someone's complained it was all trees. Actually, the mods I have do go Not only do they go all the way north, but they go all the way to Svalbard. Yeah. Go and visit the Russian research station. Yeah, that'll be a fun trip. I wonder if it's in there. I've only been there once, and that was when I did. I don't know if any of you were around when I did this. Commander National probably you may be around. This would have been. Yeah, it was 2020 because it would have been around the start of lockdown. By pure coincidence, I decided to do this. I did, oh yeah. This save has been going for 7 years, I think. Oh, maybe it was before you. Yeah, I feel like it was March 2020. I basically I set myself a challenge stream of driving to every country / territory. Originally I was going to do just Europe, but I think I did a bit of the Middle East as well, because I feel like I started. Yeah, I think I had like a Red Sea mod, so I drove the length of the Red Sea got a ferry over to Europe, I think. But let me tell you, no, it wasn't in the Red Sea, it was along the Red Sea. I was like, I'll start super early in the morning. I reckon I can do it in 12 hours. And I'll just do a whole day's stream. And I think it ended up taking me 19 hours in true Jerry tradition of underestimating everything. It was about 6:30 a.m. by the time we got to bed. And I finished in Svalbard. Completely delirious. Yeah, that was a fun time. I also did. This was a planned 24-hour stream. I did a 24-hour stream, and I downloaded the mods for American Truck Sim, and I drove to every state. Well, not every state. The mainland 48 states. So I didn't do Hawaii and I didn't do Alaska. That time I didn't underestimate though. I set aside 24 hours and I think I did it in 21 and a half. And I ended up just driving through bits of Canada for a bit as well. Capital of Alaska, I can't pronounce it, but it's Juneau. I never remember how to say it. I've seen YouTubers go wrong to Ashland. I don't know any other cities in Alaska. If it's like French. What I've learned is that there are lots of French sounding places in America that they don't actually say the French way. Juneau. Okay. Okay, I've just arrived in Larty. Probably saying that wrong. Oh, I went red. Damn it. Oops, let's slow down quite a lot there. Okay, we're nearly there though. We're nearly there, believe it or not. New Orleans. I was just thinking that myself. Shepard wasn't lying about it being the full-length version, huh? There's still 4 minutes left. It's 17 in total. I should have charged you like triple the price for that. It's okay. Okay, but I am going to give Beanie a treat. You're not seeing her? Yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't. Normally when I'm in the office, she comes and demands attention quite a bit. Aura, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'll go fetch Beanie when I'm done with this delivery, if that's okay, Twitchy. And I'll grab myself a drink at the same time, because I was planning on getting up then anyway. We're nearly there, I'm 30 miles away. Always be true. Take my hand. Okay, not much further to go. We're nearly in Kuvola. It's quite a small town, so I don't know if we're going to get too much choice for new jobs. It's also not really dark yet, I guess. Night time is a bit later in Finland. Don't get much. Maybe it's the fact that an extra hour ahead. Just notice platform of surrender. Sometimes I get nervous. Kuvola, we made it. All the way from Australia. What a mammoth journey. Oh, it's been very friendly with the parking spot. That's good. It wasn't straight enough. Bam! Nearly 98 hours that took. £173,000. Hands okay. Alright. Where can we go from here? Oh, we could do a short trip to Helsinki. And get some more better jobs there, probably. All these are really cheap. Yeah, we'll do a short trip to Helsinki, maybe. While we're in Finland. Alright, let me go grab a drink and find the bean. I'll be back in a sec. Hi. I haven't crashed yet. Welcome back, Owain. Beanie was very sleepy, but perked up when I said the T word. Here she is. We just arrived in Finland, Owain. How am I going to do this? I'm going to put them here. She's just kicked a load off the desk. We can get a ferry back from Helsinki, is that right? Have I been to Helsinki? I don't know if I've been to Helsinki on this game. Oh, that was my phone. How far is it? It's only 150 miles. You okay, Beanie? Look, there's one here. You gonna come back for the rest? Let's give you a bit more room. Beanie. Look, over here. I think she forgot they were on the desk. Never, baby, that'll never do. Gobble, gobble, gobble. That was quite a lot I gave her, to be fair. I'm trying to use this bag up quickly because it's almost empty. And probably pretty close to going out of date. Hi! That's it, show off that butt. Can I freeze half a bag so I don't have to worry about it going out of date? I don't know if these are freezable. I have no idea. It's only because they were on offer, so I bought 2 or 3 at a time. Why did I name her Beanie? It's short for Jelly Bean. I realise it's only 1 syllable shorter, but I am obsessed with jelly beans. All right. Let's do our journey to Helsinki. I did, yes. Probably wouldn't do it again. Some of them I could not handle. You had the knack of picking the good ones out. The vomit and the dirt flavors were, I don't know, I want to say too realistic. I don't actually know what dirt tastes like, but Thank you, darling. You know what's really good that I get from America whenever I can is Starburst jelly beans. I recommend, but I've never found them here, apart from on import websites. That's a good question, Fish, because they do seem pretty accurate. They just use real dirt. Yeah, dirt cheap. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Okay, let's pick up our cargo to go to Helsinki. It's only 150 miles, so it shouldn't take very long. You're laughing at that one, you should be. Sad that romance is dead. Ahead. So this is I don't do short routes like this very often, but this one is a lot of money per mile. So, that and the fact it takes us to Helsinki, which will give us a much bigger choice of jobs, I imagine, is pretty good. I am thinking I might switch to American Truck Sim next week for a week or two. Because they've both been updated, so I need to get new versions and stuff. And American Truck Sim has just had a new DLC for Illinois. Although I don't remember where we ended up on American Truck Sim. I think we went up. We went up, didn't we? That's right, yes. Did we get... Was it Montana? We went down to Vegas, yes. And I think we went back up after that, because we went back through Utah. I feel like we ended up somewhere like Montana. So yeah, actually quite far away from Illinois, so we wouldn't get there. But that's not the point, Fish. There's actually a... I think I've said this before, there's a Canadian DLC in the works. Oh, I mean, there's been a crash. This car gonna let me go. But yeah, Euro Truck has had a Grease DLC out for ages, so I don't think I've ever actually been there. I did when I had the modded version. I don't think I've been there since the DLC came out. But yeah, there's a British Columbia DLC for American Truck Sim, which includes Vancouver being worked on. What's interesting is that for Euro Truck Sim, the UK is getting a free update. Part of the reason I started getting into modding Euro Truck Sim was because the UK is really boring to drive in on the base game. And in all the years Euro Truck Sim has been out, which is like 12, 13 years, they've never touched the UK. The UK's never been updated. And now it finally is. And they're releasing a DLC for Ireland with it. For Ireland and Iceland eventually. So they're working on Western Europe a bit more, having not touched it in ages. Must be French developers. I think they're Czech. But yeah, they released some screenshots the other day of Stonehenge. Which Rachel pointed out to me a little while ago. She never realised you could just see Stonehenge from a highway. Dance with me. Yeah. But I have to admit, I do quite like the modded version of the UK I have right now. But it'll be interesting to see. They tend to merge, like, the mod tends to merge with the DLC eventually. Yeah, it's true. When you're up close to it, it's in the middle of the field. That is a good point. No one takes pictures with the massive highway in the background. I was there in a damn hot minute. Dana, with me, doing it with me. Snap and clap and touch your toes. It is, yeah. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. So it's 2:30 a.m. It still doesn't feel very dark. Must be at that time of the year where they don't get much nighttime in Finland. Yeah. Oh no, the road's closed. You can take me, huh? Do we have an alternative route to get there? Because this is just making me turn around and... I might... Not really. That's annoying. Okay, hopefully we can actually go that way. I should have checked on the other side of the road. Hey, did you hear Tenerife Airport has a Greggs now? They get enough British people through Tenerife Airport, they figured it would be worth it. Apparently it's like 17 million British passengers a year. Or something ridiculous like that. And also probably the perfect clientele for a Greggs. Oops. Perfect post-plane destination. It is. Rachel will testify to that. Okay, I'm going to be right on the limit for sleep time, so this road better be open. Okay, I think we're okay. Do you want me? I should drive you there one day, Rachel. You can just drive past it. You can get your picture. Don't even have to go there. It is quite a bit of a drive from me. I'm trying to think, because it's like... It's probably not that far from Heathrow. I don't know. It's closer. It's closer to Heathrow than it is me. The Abbey in Nottingham, yeah. That was good fun. And you got all your sightseeing done in London from the plane this time. that's pretty cool. Gotta love Chelmsford. What is up with this road? Wait. The only... okay. Not really in the main bit of Helsinki, am I? But... yeah, when we were in Nottingham, Rachel wanted to have a quick look because there was this historic abbey nearby, and we realised you would have to pay to get in, so we took pictures from the car park and then left. Yeah. Yeah, neither of us were that bothered, and we kind of wanted to. We were about to. We're about to head home from Nottingham anyway, so we kind of wanted to get on the road and. I think you had to pay to park, so we were careful not to stay too long. It might not have even been pay for entry, it might have been pay for parking. About to drive past the Helsinki IKEA. Abbey was from the 1100s. It is pretty wild. Alright, so I'm going to finish this job. I'm going to find somewhere to sleep. There's a service area over here. Hopefully there's a rest spot. Doesn't look like it does, though. And next week we'll do some American trucking, because it has been a little while. Where can I go to rest in Helsinki? This gas station. Cool. I'm guessing we're in the wrong bit, but I was expecting Helsinki to be a bit more city-like. It must be on the outskirts. I guess the city centre for Helsinki is probably right on the coast, isn't it? So the industrial bit is all out of town. It does extend quite far, yeah. I guess we just haven't got to it here. There's a beanie over there on the bus. It's the pet bus. Whoops. That was bad. That'll teach me to pay attention. Why don't we rest over here? Bird population, I'm assuming, yeah. Finland is huge, but I guess... Oops. Please tell me I can rest here. I don't have anywhere else to go. Where else can we go? Let me try one more time. Otherwise I have to drive 50 miles, apparently. All this traffic now. That bus is still there. Oh, I'm blocking the entrance. Oh, I wasn't blocking him. On holiday. Okay, I guess we do have to go into the city centre then to find a good rest spot. And that will be where I leave it for today. Sorry for the early finish again. It's been a weird week this week. I apologise for that. From next Tuesday, we'll be back to normal for a few weeks until the World Cup starts. I mean, it is absolutely my fault. In that I want to watch sport, and certain sport I would rather watch instead of streaming. Bam bam. Walk alone, I walk my shadow walks beside me. Fun page like Joe Gesser, but you put in a donation golf one is record or watch later things. I like watching sport live. Maptab.gg. That sounds cool. Yeah, less chance of spoilers. I'm terrible at looking up stuff. For sports, I get spoiled very easily. Yeah. Rachel's important to me, so I will delay watching sport for her. But the rest of you guys, I don't care about at all, so... Have you seen those? You probably haven't, because none of you are interested in sport content. People on YouTube and Twitch who do like watch along streams to sports, but they're not allowed to show the actual sport, so you're just watching them reacting to the sport and talking about it, with the assumption that you'd also be watching the sport on another screen, I guess. Yeah. Maybe I should do that. I could also have the screen like reflected in a mirror. Yeah, it depends what it is. I've seen with boxing people... Well, no, maybe it was football. Maybe it was football, actually. Someone just had themselves holding a controller in the bottom right of the screen, so it looked like they were streaming FIFA. But they're actually just watching a match. Streamer you usually watch did some sponsored thing with a weird new baseball league. Oh, okay, that's cool. I have seen the German football league, the Bundesliga. Reached out to some popular football creators and let them stream the games on YouTube. with them reacting to it. But it was like very select games. They couldn't do it all the time. Hook me up. Good. Hook me up. Alright, this is going to take us right up to time after all that, so that's pretty good. Coming up. Or can I sleep just here? Nice. Okay, we made it. Alright, thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Much love to you all. We'll do some American trucking next week. If I can get all the mods updated. That'll be good fun. Thank you, Commander. Thank you, Ash. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Marbles, 1 PM UK time. Sunday we have Flight Sim. And then Monday will be an early stream because it's bank holiday here. I'll be doing some rallying. Yeah. Tuesday will probably be Tomodachi Life because I'm really looking forward to playing that again. Okay. Does that sound good, everybody? Much love. Who is live for us to raid? Is this right? Yeah, maybe it is right. Is Angus live? I never get to raid Angus. Let's go see how Angus. Alright, thanks so much everybody for hanging out. Much love to you all once again. I will catch you all for Marbles tomorrow, 1 PM UK time. See you then. Bye 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 bye. Bye.